In today's world, there are wiser people than others, and they know how to use strategies to excel in intelligence, even if they are not necessarily more intelligent than others at the core. How is this possible? In this video, I will address the actions that wise individuals take silently to gain an advantage in society. Pay attention as we progress through the video. In certain situations, exposing yourself may have more to lose than to gain. Do you want to find out what wise people do to be more intelligent than the majority? Then follow along with me, and as always, watch until the end. Your presence is important. We will divide this video into topics, starting with number 1. Problem solving and resilience. Wise individuals focus on problem solving instead of complaining about them. This approach is backed by Stoic philosophy, which promotes the idea that we should face life's challenges with calmness and determination. Complaining is seen as a negative and unproductive attitude. Intelligent people analyze problems, think of solutions, and try to solve them. Each attempt contributes to gaining more experience, making it easier to tackle future challenges. Furthermore, wisdom includes the ability to learn from past experiences, allowing wise people to avoid making the same mistakes repeatedly. They use their failures as opportunities for growth and adjust their strategies based on what has worked in the past. This pragmatic and reflective approach makes wise individuals more effective in problem solving and making intelligent decisions, even when they may not possess higher theoretical knowledge. So wisdom is not limited to intellect. It also involves the practical application of knowledge acquired throughout life. To continue, remember to subscribe to the channel and enable notifications. It's important. Thank you for that. Number 2. Learning from the mistakes of others. Wise people analyze the mistakes of others in line with Stoic philosophy. Subconsciously, they apply the principles of accumulated wisdom, instead of constantly correcting and judging others for their mistakes. Instead of creating intrigue and pushing people away, wise individuals silently observe and learn. Constant correction can create friction and even drive people away. Therefore, it's wiser to observe and learn from the mistakes of others, paying attention to details. Avoid constant correction, as not everyone reacts well to criticism. This is a more effective approach. Instead, focus on learning and growing from these observations. Number 3. Turning plans into action. Wise people, following the Stoic philosophy of figures like Epictetus and Marcus Aurelius, understand the importance of taking action in the present rather than waiting for ideal circumstances. Those with intelligence don't delude themselves with the idea that there's a perfect moment or opportunity. While there are times when waiting is advisable, such as not taking food off the stove before it's ready or not accelerating when the traffic light is red, in most cases, it's essential to start implementing your plans regardless of how ready the idea is. If we don't act, our projects will stagnate and will be destined for mediocrity. Intelligent people don't wait for the perfect moment. They work with what they have, adapt to challenges, and in doing so, gain experience and maturity throughout life, even when facing adversity. University. Understanding that challenges are an inherent part of the journey is crucial, because if we never face challenges, we won't learn and won't become strong enough to handle future pressures. So if you want something to work, the best time to start is now. Taking immediate action not only drives progress, but also helps build resilience and confidence. As we face challenges and overcome obstacles, we strengthen our skills and our ability to succeed. Additionally, continuous learning from action guides us on the path to personal and professional fulfillment. Therefore, wisdom lies in understanding that the right moment is now, and true intelligence lies in taking steps to turn our dreams into reality. Number 4. Recognizing and distancing from negative influences. Identifying and distancing oneself from bad influences aligns with Stoic principles of cultivating virtues and avoiding vices. One of the worst social actions is confronting someone whose attitude is not beneficial. Imagine being in an environment where you are aware that someone is a harmful influence, lacking emotional control, fostering intrigue among those around them, and disturbing the peace of others. If you decide to confront them or express your displeasure, they are likely to do everything to disrupt your peace. Individuals without principles have the habit of taking away the peace and joy of others. In our already problematic society, one wrong word can lead to confusion. Just look at the news to see how many fights occur daily in bars or on the road. A far from pleasant and often disastrous scenario. When you identify someone as a bad influence in a particular environment, the wisest action is to distance yourself from that person and focus on what you need to do during that time. Avoid exposing yourself or involving yourself with such individuals, as it's a way to protect your peace and well-being. By keeping your focus on your virtues and goals, you not only protect yourself, but also contribute to a healthier and more harmonious society as a whole. By choosing to avoid direct confrontation and instead maintaining a distance from toxic individuals, you not only protect yourself, but also prevent the spree of negativity and conflicts. This action reflects the wisdom of not engaging in futile disputes, preserving your energy and focus for more constructive things. Consequently, by fostering positive relationships and avoiding harmful influences, you contributed to a more peaceful and productive social environment where everyone can thrive. Number 5. The importance of observing the gaze and nonverbal communication. The way people look at you reveals a lot about them, and the ability to detect micro-expressions and understand nonverbal communication aligns with the ancient practice of paying attention to subtle details. Often the gaze communicates more than words. If someone shares good news but their gaze conveys sadness, you'll realize that the news isn't as positive as it seems. Similarly, if someone expresses joy in your achievements but maintains a disheartened gaze, you'll understand that this person may never have truly supported you and may, in fact, be envious of you. In summary, the gaze can be revealing since the eyes cannot lie. They always reveal the truth even when words may be false. Unless you're dealing with a psychopath who knows how to deceive with their eyes, it's crucial to observe how people look at you and how their eyes move while they speak. Observation goes beyond direct gaze and also involves efforts to understand how they try to conceal their true feelings. This ability can provide crucial information for understanding the reality of a situation. Be attentive not only to the gaze, but also to attempts to hide what's behind that gaze. This silent attention to the gaze of others can unveil a lot about what they're trying to hide, allowing for a deeper understanding of interpersonal dynamics and the real feelings involved. Additionally, the ability to interpret the gaze and nonverbal communication can be a valuable tool in building more authentic and empathetic relationships. By understanding emotions and intentions behind words, you can respond more sensitively and constructively, promoting more effective communication and stronger connections. Number 6. The art of collecting and safeguarding information. Wise people place great value on information and treat it with care, aligning with the principles of self-discipline and moderation. It's crucial not to divulge information easily, as information is a precious treasure. Imagine yourself as a business person who receives valuable information from a contact in a desirable company that could benefit your business. If you share the source of your information with other business people, they might use it for their own interests, not necessarily to harm you, but to gain advantages. Sharing the source of your information is a mistake, as information is equivalent to gold in our era. It offers security, the ability to discern whom to trust and whom not to, and above all, it guides your choices and avoidances. Therefore, whenever possible, collect information silently and never reveal the extent of the knowledge you possess. Keep your knowledge confidential so no one can understand why your decisions are always so well informed. This way, you preserve a competitive advantage and become a master in managing and protecting valuable information. By doing this, you demonstrate integrity and respect for others, strengthening bonds of trust and mutual respect. People are more likely to share valuable information with someone they know won't disclose it indiscriminately. This not only preserves your advantage, but also establishes a reputation of reliability, which can open doors and opportunities in your personal and in professional life. Therefore, collecting and suffugating information carefully is a skill that not only benefits you but also promotes the building of strong and lasting relationships. Number 7. Discerning constructive thoughts from destructive ones. Wise people practice examining their thoughts and emotions to discern their value, aligning with the Stoic approach of mastering their own reactions. Amid the multitude of thoughts flooding our minds, everyday situations constantly influence us. Imagine, for example, that you faced stressful moments early in the day. It's likely that these moments leave traces of anger and despondency that persist until bedtime. This is why it's essential to take a quiet moment daily to assess what is constructive and what is destructive. If you notice yourself thinking about harming someone, immediately dismiss that thought and seek a more appropriate solution or ways to prevent that person from negatively affecting you. If you're constantly fixated on recent negative experiences, redirect your efforts toward building solutions or finding sources of satisfaction and happiness. The art lies in managing thoughts and emotions to the point of not nurturing and, if possible, eliminating them. Allowing destructive ideas to take hold in your mind is like letting society take over your home. Over time, these ideas will expand to dominate your mind, leading it to a negative state and harming your mental health. Cultivating the habit of evaluating and adjusting your thoughts is crucial for maintaining mental sanity and building a healthier, more resilient mind. Number 8. Observing hidden intentions of people. Carefully observing hidden motivations and concealed intentions aligns with Stoic principles of distinguishing between what is within our control and what is not. Imagine a situation where someone has always been indifferent and distant towards you. However, after landing an excellent job at a highly desired company, this person suddenly becomes very friendly and enthusiastic. On occasion, they even suggest going out with you. Why has this person who was previously indifferent suddenly become so friendly? The answer lies in hidden intentions. They may be seeking a job opportunity at the same company and are trying to establish a connection with you in the hope of gaining your help. Be alert to these approaches, as a friendly smile can hide hidden intentions. By applying Stoic principles to our daily lives, we can cultivate a mindset grounded in self-discipline, serenity, and constant improvement. From facing challenges with determination to discerning the true intentions of others, these lessons encourage us to live with wisdom and virtue in an ever-changing world. We've reached the end of this journey, and I sincerely hope that these pieces of advice have been helpful to you. As always, for me to know that you've watched until the end, please leave a comment mentioning the wise Stoic. Remember, I read all the comments and will certainly be attentive to yours. Your participation here is essential and holds great value to me. If this video has been helpful, thought-provoking, or if you've learned something, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so more people can discover the powers of Stoic wisdom. Continue watching the videos that will appear on the screen now. I appreciate your attention very much, and until next time.